Hey, Stevie here, coming at you with another top 10 virtual assistant play. This is the profit and loss statements in accounting. I recommend that you have your virtual assistant executive manage this task because you don't want to have your appointment setter do these type of things because then your appointments are going to slow down. You want to have this be focused on by your executive virtual assistant, and this executive virtual assistant can also do other admin tasks for you, like building out funnels, workout programs, doing some accounting stuff like this, because this isn't going to take very long. This is just one of the tasks that I recommend doing, and this is one of the tasks that I have my virtual assistant do. So I think it would be good for you as well, but this is not a full-time task for the virtual assistant. You could also mix in other administrative tasks like the ones I mentioned earlier. Here are the main things that my executive virtual assistant tracks. Now, I do partner with gyms, and this is a great way to get leads without having to spend any money up front. I partner with gyms. I give them $15 for every member that signed up for the I Got This plan and $25 for every member that signed up for the I Got You plan. So we have to keep track of all these things. Contractor and employee payouts is one of the things that we track. Also, software/marketing expenses like Trainerize, paid advertising, outreach expenses, Twilio for text message, mailgun, email, just different things like that. Quick tip for saving money on income tax. Now, I'm not an accountant, but this is just a little thing that I do. So I avoid a good amount of money every single year from not spending the entire year living in California. If I did that, I would have to pay over $50,000 a year in taxes. So let's say, for example, I just pulled up this screenshot. If you're doing $150,000 or more and you're living in California, you're going to have to pay California over $50,000 in income tax. Now, this can be avoided. And one of the things that I do to avoid this, and this will be, don't even want to get into how much it would be, but I save a ton of money from this. Now, I still have my family over here in California, grandma, my brother and I go surfing. I still have a place right in San Diego, right on the boardwalk, super fun. I love it. And I also find that this will help you with not getting bored of doing the same thing over and over again each day. Having this little trick, this saving the money, it pays for the other spot. You see what I mean? So just a little trick there. You get set up an LLC in a state without the income tax. You'll need to live there 6 months out of the year. So some of the places, Washington, Wyoming, Nevada, Alaska, Texas, Tennessee, South Dakota, Florida. I was between Miami and Las Vegas. I ended up choosing Las Vegas. And I can keep 13% more of my income, which is huge. I also love Las Vegas. I think it's a booming market. But yeah, that's just one little tip on saving some money on taxes. Now let's get back to the virtual assistant play here. So the reason why I'm saying this is because this saves our client, David, money on a CPA, on a certified personal accountant for his taxes. And he can use his profit and loss statement as evidence in case of an audit. So because this, the 1099K, this is what you'll get if you use Stripe or Square. They're going to send your 1099K to the IRS, and then you have to be able to provide a profit and loss statement. So that way it's not like your net revenue or your gross revenue on Stripe is what you're paying in tax. You're paying the profit. And having the profit and loss statements is going to offset and lower the tax you need to pay for your 1099K form that Stripe will send. As you can see, they send all this to the IRS for their records. So this can be found in your Stripe settings under documents. All of the different 1099Ks are here for each year. And then this is what you use. Let's say if you ever want to get a loan or something like that, they're going to want to see the 1099K form. And then obviously your profit and loss statements, and then you should be good to go. That's what I've used before, and it worked really well for me. I was able to get a really good rate. So my VA updates me on the losses on the first Monday of each month and reports to me. It all gets tracked on a Google Sheet. It makes my accounting 10 times easier. And then, like I said earlier, if you need a loan or something like that, this is very important to have dialed in. It's a picture of me and my virtual assistant here. All right, if you need a virtual assistant to do this for you, you can schedule an interview with an experienced online fitness appointment setting specialist below to see if they're the right fit. Like I said, remember, this is not, doing the profit and loss statements in accounting. This is something I recommend mixing into your other administrative task and having that virtual assistant focus on that in specific. We also have appointment setters too and that's also, obviously making money, booking calls. It all comes from the booking call. So that's not something that you want to ever slow down. So if you want to meet someone that knows how to also book calls, but not only do that, but do some of these other big time tasks, like I said, go ahead and schedule an interview down below. See if they're the right fit. You can interview them, ask them whatever questions that you'd like. And we look forward to talking with you then. Take care.